Hi everyone, I'm Sahana. So I'm back with another video. This time I wanted to talk and share a little bit about all the conferences that I've attended to so far, just to live a short review for each one of them. I'm hoping that this will help anyone who is really deciding to go to any conference or they're not sure which conference to attend and things like that. I have to be transparent. I have not attended the whole sort of duration of the conference, and sometimes I've just done the sessions and I've not taken the tutorials or workshops. So this is more like a general review, not a very in-depth complete review, so please take it as it is. Until now, I've attended a total of three conferences since 2023 and 24 and 25. So every year have been attending one conference. So I think that also gives me sort of a good perspective to sort of compare them as well. So the first one was in 2023. I attended the ICML conference, which is the International Conference on Machine Learning. Those who are into AI ML would definitely know that this is one of the most prominent conferences ever. I think apart from like ICLR and NeurIPS, I think. So definitely one of the most top ranked conference, and that's also the reason why I really chose to attend. ICML really covers a sort of wide range of topics. In fact, I just pulled up their website just, like while making the video, and we can just go through it for those purposes. Yeah, so I just pulled up the website of ICML. This one's in fact the 2023 one, and you can see that they literally have a completely packed agenda. It ran for like a week, I think, and I attended, I believe, just Wednesday and Thursday, and it was a completely packed of couple of days. And just to show how, sort of really ahead they were, is like, for example, if I just search for reinforcement learning, I mean, almost 125 talks or posters have reinforcement learning in them. And the reason I mentioned that was I do not know much about reinforcement learning. I had just taken a very sort of an intro course in my deep learning class when I was doing my master's. So definitely felt a little bit overwhelmed and out of place at many of these talks during ICML conference. But I think you would understand the general vibe of such an academic conference. The poster sessions were definitely very useful. Some of them that I understood, I went ahead and asked them a lot of questions. They're generally very compassionate and then help you with any questions you have. So I think my overall rating of ICML is that it's a it's a very well organized conference, and it's one of the top in the field. There's a lot of extremely smart people who really attend this conference, and who organize the talks and poster sessions. So definitely, if you're a person who is aware of what is going on in the industry, what's the latest work that's been done in AI or ML, and you just want to maybe meet the people who are working on it, or maybe you have you want to collaborate or have some specific questions, then I think this is like one of the best conference that you could ever attend. But if you are someone like me who just graduated, maybe not so not even with the research masters, to be very honest. So if you're someone like me, then it can probably wait for some time, but definitely shouldn't be stopping you. I learned a lot from just attending this conference. I do have some pictures here. This was me in in Hawaii in the ICML conference, and this is a very blurred out picture that I took in their expo hall. And yes, their expo halls are pretty nice. There are a lot of different companies. I like it, actually many other conferences too. Yeah, of course, Google DeepMind should be there in every conference. um, yeah, I think it was, as you can see, it's pretty well organized, and you can they have highlight the general theme is during these poster sessions. That was super helpful. I did not even bother to attend some themes that I'm not very familiar with. um, and this is, I think, one of their keynotes. I remember everyone started with aloha, aloha. So that was the cool vibe. And of course, Hawaii is a beautiful place, guys. So I have no regrets or complaints. Now that we got into the next picture of the Data Plus AI Summit, then I might as well talk about it. So, my second review is for the Databricks Data and AI Summit conference. It was again a very well organized conference, and it was way more grander compared to ICML. And I say this in terms of how things were organized or in terms of the number of attendees. So definitely a lot of people attending Databricks Summit. You can see this was how the keynote session was, and I got to see Jensen Huang and Fei Fei Li. Some of the people I admire a lot in the within the CAS space, and definitely the whole keynote session was like a disco kind of a vibe with all the color changings and the music. So definitely it gives you a different feeling, to be honest. This was Jensen Huang. And the conference generally has a very chill vibe. There was some table tennis set up for us, a lot of games. I think it was a pretty good conference. Definitely, the expo session had so many vendors under one roof that I have ever seen in any conference. A lot of different expo and vendors. So you can have the opportunity to just really talk to them if you want to use any of their products and things. Again, I did not take the paid trainings for any of these for the Databricks conference, but I did attend the keynotes and a lot of other sessions. So, like any other industrial conference, this Databricks conference is definitely aimed at their customers. It is aimed in order to attract new customers into the whole Databricks ecosystem. Now, I and my company did not belong to either of them. So, I've never used Databricks before, so I am not very familiar with their ecosystem or their suite of products. So, I think in that sense, it was a little bit out of place, if that makes sense. But if you are someone who does use the Databricks suite of products, then it might be a great place for you to interact with others who are also in the same space. I remember during the conference, they also have this concept called brain dates. It's a great way to network. In terms of networking opportunity, Databricks conference was definitely the best. A lot of industry people, if you want to meet someone really specific from any company, you could probably find them. It's If you are someone who uses the Databricks suite of products, then this is definitely for you. If you're not, then if you're someone like me, if you're just curious about what other companies are doing or why they're using Databricks or how they handle certain things, or if you just want to meet a lot of people, then this conference is definitely also for you. But of course, I have to say that the registration fees was a little expensive, and the tutorials are also needs to be paid additionally, so you might want to keep that in mind. And the third conference I have for review is the ODSC conference. So this is the Open Data Science Conference East. So this was a 3-day conference, but I attended just one day of it. The conference was also pretty good. It was not the best in terms of organization. I say that because we really struggled to get. Of course, there was no food, and we really struggled to get basic refreshments. But other than that, I felt that the talks were mostly given by managers and PMs and TPMs rather than someone hands on. I remember having sessions about windsurf. Google introduced their A2A, the agent to agent suite. But all of them were again given by PMs, which is not bad, but it's more like an observation. I would say there were good speakers, there were some good keynotes, but in terms of like the organization or the general standard of conference, I would say it was medium. I think I do have another picture of myself. Yeah, this is me in the ODSC conference. Yeah, I really hope this somehow helped at least some of you who are trying to decide if you want to attend a conference or not, or which one to attend. That's it from me. Thank you. Take care.